Hello and welcome to the TMC Newsroom. Thanks for watching us today. My name is Rich Tehrani and I'm coming to you from San Jose, California, and on our program is Sanjiva Singh, who's the president of CSS. Hello, Sanjiva.
Hey, Rich.
So I figured we'd start by talking about CSS. Could you tell me a little bit about the company?
Sure. CSS is a highly focused, specialized, OpEx-centric IT services company. We look at business in a very unique way. When you look at an IT budget of a company, you have CapEx and OpEx, and we focus on OpEx piece of it. So our business is essentially technology, operations, management, and optimization of OpEx costs for a company. So that's broadly how we define our business. And in terms of our focus, so when you look at a company's IT operations, you have 3 or 4 different components of that. You have the infrastructure stack of the company, you have application stack of the company, and you have end user segment, which is either your internal users, which is your customer, which is your employees, or external users, which is your customers and business partners. And we actually design, deploy, develop, monitor, manage, and run all of these components of your IT operations for your company on a 24/7 basis. So that's broadly our business.
Great. Now, I know you've done some acquisitions as of late. Can you tell us about those, please?
Yeah, we've actually been pretty active on the acquisition front in the last 3 or 4 months. Before that, we've grown organically over the last 10, 12 years. And actually now we've set ourselves on a path to grow very aggressively. And this has been actually a very interesting time for us. We've actually acquired 3 companies in the last 4 months, and each of them actually uniquely add very specific capability to our core services. So we've acquired a company called Glow Networks, which actually is in the business of design and deployment and field services of network and telecom equipment vendors. And actually what it does for us is that it adds a front-end design and development capability to our carrier as well as enterprise telecom services, which actually dovetails very nicely with what we do, which is essentially supporting and managing the back-end operations of our customer. So it becomes an end-to-end solution for all telecom providers for both enterprise and carrier class equipment. So that's one of the acquisitions. Second acquisition we've done is a company which is based in Boston. It's a remote infrastructure management business of Intech, and actually that gives us a very robust RIMS platform that actually we can use to actually provide our infrastructure management services to our customers. So actually it's a hosted infrastructure management platform, and using that we can actually deploy and monitor all kinds of devices that are there out there in the market. So this actually extends our remote infrastructure management capability tremendously. And the third company that we acquired is a company called Alico Solutions, which is a small boutique high-end IT consulting outfit. And what that does for us is actually this gives us an ability to actually go to our customers, understand their IT environment, and suggest their IT strategy. And based on that, we can actually deploy and then design and develop and monitor and manage their entire IT assets and IT operations.
So Sanjiva, you look much too relaxed to be running a company that just acquired 3 companies in a row. That's amazing. So you must be doing something very right, or are they just smoothly integrating, or you've got a great team?
Yeah, we got a great team, and the integration is going very, very well. I think the beauty of the acquisitions is that actually all of those fit very nicely in the overall strategy that we have for the company. So as I talked about, basically our business is running IT operations for our customers, and each of these actually nicely dovetail into some components of that in some ways. So that's why actually it's a very nice integration. We've not had to look at redesigning our service portfolio to, in that sense.
Now, does the fact that you're in operations yourself and providing that service for others help you with your own operations of integration?
Absolutely, absolutely.
That kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Just that you
helped
have a mindset. There's a lot of acquisitions that I see that aren't successful, or because, well, sometimes the companies that are acquired are very large, which makes it challenging, and there's cultural challenges. But then on top of that, some companies are just not good with processes, and what happens is they just put two random organizations together and hope that some synergy will come out of it.
Yep.
But you have to engineer the synergies.
Absolutely. For us, actually, as you know, our business is running operations, so we understand that extremely well. So actually, this is essentially, in fact, in terms of, as I said, like, there are components of it which actually we were lacking, and this just comes in and fits that very nicely. So it actually has worked out very, very well for us.
So do you use your own software to manage just the operational flow of what's happening within the organization?
Yes, we do.
Oh, you do. So just so you have a dashboard and all that kind of thing?
All of that. Actually, being an IT company, actually we've developed most of it ourselves.
Oh, that's very exciting. Well, this was great. It was great talking with you. Thank you for joining us. I'm looking forward to seeing you again on the program where you'll tell us maybe about new acquisitions or just how these are going.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Thanks a lot, Rich. Thank you.